Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, Japan. In the last episode, we completed our justification against the Islamic State, and we launched our war against them, which dragged us into war with Afghanistan, which is fine. We knocked them both out pretty easily. And for once, we didn't drag other unrelated nations into that war. So, pretty straightforward for once, and reintegrated that territory back into Syria, brought Afghanistan in as a puppet, and we are now working towards dealing with the Balkan Socialist Union, who should be a member of our faction but are not, so we will force them to be. So, we're justifying against Macedonia. They are actually nationalist, which we need to deal with, for one thing. That'll bring us into conflict with Greece. And, yeah. That will kind of, help more in the Mediterranean as well. And it will give us a front against, Turkey, which is just basically Thrace at this point. And, yeah, prepare for war with Iran, which may be a little more difficult than it might seem. I just noticed we have a front right there we need to cover. Okay. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Now it's saying we have negative 31. Oh, I didn't check that again. Oh, well. I guess we can import from the Roman Republic. Still haven't decided what I want to do about them. If I want to annex and re-release or not. But, I mean, at least they're not nationalist. So, there's that. Now, one thing I haven't checked is, are there any democracies? Yes, there's you, Kyrgyzstan. And they are not a puppet. We may need to kick them out too. Especially since they're becoming increasingly nationalist. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kick them out. Now, Sweden, I think, is also in the faction. Yes, it is. But you are also a democracy. Western outlook. So, you know what? We'll go ahead and kick you from the faction, too. No, Estonia is not. Estonia is not in the faction. Portugal's not in the faction. Switzerland, Austria, Croatia. Slovenia. Okay, it's like, where are they again? Bulgaria's not in there. Albania's not in there. Okay. We have exiled divisions. Alright, so yeah, if they're not in the faction, then we don't need these guys up here. So these Marines can go about some other business. Actually, let's send these Marines to a fallback line in England. And these air assault brigades, let's have you fall back over here too. Kenya has declared war on South Sudan. Why are you guys not moving? Unable to find valid path to target. Now you can find a valid path to target. There you go. Alright, so we finished our future special forces. We're working on this. We're working on that. We're working on the ultimate guns. I guess we can start going ahead of time on our new tanks. Of August, okay. Quantum computing is done. Stick to G, alright. We're going to finish excavation 8 here in a few days, well, in a month. See what that does to our resources. Anti-air missiles 2035. They're done. So, are we fully upgraded here? No. Landing craft AI systems. Invasion prep time minus 25%. Troop convoy requirements minus 50%. Or we could go for the 2040 railguns. That is way ahead of schedule. Let's knock these out. Let's grab modern satellite internet access. Again, show Elon Musk how it's done. No, don't need to steal any state secrets. Region-wide industrial encouragement. Sure. We really don't need more industry. I mean, we could use civilian industry, I guess. Kenyan took South Sudan, and they created a puppet, apparently. Oh, they're in our faction. Oh. That's fine then. Sudan itself is in our faction. Singaporean hackers have failed to breach our infrastructure. That's good. Get some infrastructure built. Probably some infrastructure down here too. Alright, there's excavation 8. Alright, so this whole tree is done. Well, not quite. Medical nanorobots are not quite done. This is going to finish here soon. This is done. We're working on our CAS. Let's work on our maritime patrol. 1,200 days, but you know what? It's fine. Actually, we're only 110 days away from our new guns. Speaking of, how are we doing? Oh yeah. Plenty. Stockpile. Still trying to upgrade the Maritime Patrol to our most recent models. Arab-Israeli conflict is heating up. Well, they're all, like, puppets in our faction, so... Now we're 135 over. So I don't think we need to import hardly anything anymore. Significantly reduce our imports. This will free up civilian factories. Now, that does mean that I can actually start putting, because I have almost 200 military industry that I can distribute. Provisional government of Turkey, yeah, they have our blessing. That's fine. So if I wanted to, I could say, you know what, let's get some more maritime patrol aircraft going, and let's get a few more transport planes going. Everything else looks good. And now we're short. Okay. All right, one other thing to run a check on, actually, infrastructure investiture, because we're building a lot of infrastructure, is let's check our subjects. Are there any more of these that I want to reduce? Jordan. Yes, you need to be reduced. 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 So do you. And you. And you. And you. All right. Tierra Caliente can be annexed, but the Sinaloa cartel cannot. Need 26 more. 23 more. A few more days, it would seem. So they're reducing it like 2 to 3 per. I also have free dockyards. I have 2 free dockyards. You know what? You guys can go into making transports. That's fine. We're about to get our 2 new aircraft carriers. That means that I can probably decommission that old aircraft carrier over here. Now, speaking of, we're waiting for battle cruisers. We are building those, right? Yes. They're just somewhat slow. It's alright. Well, at least, you know, whenever we finish one, it'll have a place to go. Is there an upgraded battlecruiser hull I can take? No. No, there isn't. Interesting. There isn't there isn't an upgraded battleship hull, though we could create upgraded versions of those upgraded classes because we have new gear that we could put on them. And probably see if we could refit what we've got what we got currently. The thought. All right, yes, you both can be annexed. All right, Sinaloa Cartel has been integrated. And Tierra Caliente. Trigger Overlord does not have national spirit, bureaucratic drain. Okay, so I can't. Oh, now I got the same problem. Well, at least your army is nowhere near as big. It would seem. I wish there were an easier way to see unassigned. Like, if there were something like down here that would say unassigned divisions. Rather than just having to, like, click on this and go through them one at a time. Yeah, so I really have no need of them. And that manpower and equipment can go. Back to wherever it's gonna go. It seems they had like single divisions scattered all over the place. And these piles of counters are ridiculous. Like, are you another one? I think so. Yep, there you go. Got them all. Did they have any ships? It does not appear that they had any ships. All right, that's fine. So, what we want to do is now see if Mexico is something I could release. Yes, release the nation of Mexico. Release as a puppet. There we go. I have to do something about this. Now, the other one, can I integrate that one now? Will be removed on the 4th of November of 2030. Okay. So we'll have to wait a few months. That's alright. Cruisers, destroyers, frigates. Okay. So let's create a new task force. And you are going to be a patrol group. There we go. These are old frigates, but you know what? If they do any damage before they get sunk, then it's a win. Nope, we're not having the United States do anything. Saddam Hussein denounces Israeli occupation, whatever. That's not going to go anywhere. Alright, we got a couple of missile submarine hulls. Okay. Establishment of the Islamic Republic of Kuwait. What? Well, as long as they're still communist, that's fine. Alright, justification is complete. But what we're going to do here real quick is I'm going to pop off a new task force. It's a missile submarine. Bring it over here. Give it the right... Missile Wolfpack. Hit it. There we go. Alright. Justification is complete. Either 24, but they're my lighter divisions. We'll see how they do. Declare war. And am I going to call the Allies? No, we're not going to call the Allies. And that's going to cause a mess. Alright. But you're going to be called to arms. Yes. So that I can actually launch an attack out of here. Alright, there's the medical nanorobots. Because that won't lead to anything horrifying. Alright, what are we looking for? I guess new multi-role fighters, I think, would be a good idea. Let's go for it. Are you guys ready to go? You guys are ready to go. Let's go. Mexico wants to send military aid. No, we'll be fine. And now here's everybody in the world who wants to join. We'll call you in if we need to. But right now, we should be fine. No resistance. All right. Well, we're breaking through in Macedonia. All right, this army. Let's go reinforce our Marines. We might have to land on Crete. Okay, so let's begin planning a naval invasion of Crete. Because why not? Just in case we need to. Yeah, we've got them worn out already. This army should head there. Orders to attack. All right, Macedonia has capitulated. Your front should probably be extended. And your orders adjusted. And those are just going to keep popping in, so, you know. We'll do the best we can there. How's the air war going? Air war's fine. Well, given that this war is already almost over, we're kind of at the end of the episode, but I'll go ahead and just see how this plays out. We sunk 2 frigates. And 2 more frigates. Alright, that has been fully taken care of. You guys can come down here and assist with this. All right, there's our new guns. Let's work on new APCs. And let's get our new guns under production. Because we're going to have a lot of upgrades to do. Yeah, keep that up. How close are they to capitulation, by the way? 96%. So yeah, if we can take Athens, then we win. "10 days. They keep pushing in reinforcements. Alright, well, we're probably going to have to end the episode here. Because it looks like this is going to be a grinded out fight. Unless... we might have to, like, run them out of manpower, or we're gonna have to find a way to pin those guys down. Alright, well, we're at the end of the episode here. And we'll see if we can grind out, well... grind out Athens. Here, and then we'll put this war to bed, and we'll move on to the next one. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.